What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we've got my top 30 1/64th scale NASCAR diecast of the 2024 season. It started off as my top 24 of 2024, and then I thought I was leaving out too many good ones, so we'll do top 30. And this is just my list, my personal ranking. This is mostly a diecast ranking. It's not really a scheme ranking. I don't have every diecast released in 2024, so it's not really the schemes itself. It's more of the diecast in my collection, what it means to me. Most of these cars I saw in person, so it's like they mean more to me, I guess you could say. So we'll get into the list. We'll start off here with a custom, and that's why I put it technically last, 30th place, because it's not official, but it's the Coca-Cola number 9 for Chase Elliott. Just got this off eBay. It's just a custom, but it had to have its way somewhere because I'm a Chase Elliott guy, and this was a really cool scheme to take over for Hooters leaving. So we started off there with a custom, but now we'll get into the official, I guess you could say, releases, because 29, Josh Berry, Sonny D car. Sonny D never misses. Stuart Haas never missed when they came out with a scheme. So pretty easy to put this in there somewhere. Next, 28. The club car, number 1, Xfinity Series, Sam Mayer. Forgot to mention that all 3 series will be represented in this. I'm not sticking to just Cup or anything, so all 3 series, Truck, Xfinity, and Cup. Next up, another Josh Berry. His mobile one, number 4, this one's gorgeous. The gold really pops. Next, we're gonna go back to Sam Mayer. We're just flipping back and forth here between Berry and Mayer to start out. Roto-Rooter number 1. So there you go. And then the one and only winner circle car here. This is 25th place in the ranking. The Denny Hamlin Sports Clips Clash win. 2024 Clash win. I love the scheme, but I love the damage here that the Clash would create. And I'm sure it will with Bowman Gray as well. But that was 25. And then we've got another winner here. Just a week later is the Daytona 500 champ. This is William Byron's Exalted Daytona 500 win. Ironically, number 24 here in the ranking, and number 24 on the door, or in front of the door if you want to say that. Next, going back to the Xfinity Series for SVG WeatherTech. And I really debated on all the WeatherTech cars. You had Zane Smith, you had Shane Van Gisbergen's Cup number 16 WeatherTech, AJ Allmendinger, I believe, Cup WeatherTech, maybe. I don't think that was released, but I think he drove it. But SVG had the WeatherTech in Cup, which I do own, and this Xfinity, but I love the Xfinity body, so there it is. Next up, Larson's Coke 600 number 5, HendrickCars.com. This is a car that I saw in person at the 600. Didn't see the driver drive it though. I saw him on a golf cart in the infield, but I saw Justin Allgaier behind the wheel. So this is the first, I believe the first car up of the diecast I saw, so it's on the list category. And next up, ironically, is the exact same thing, because this is the AJ Allmendinger Mountain Dew Cheetos, number 16, a car I saw in Bristol. It's cool anyway, but just an added touch when I can purchase diecast of cars that I saw in person race, so it does mean a tiny bit more. But now we're going to get into the top 20, because this is 20th place, and it's going to be Lane Riggs Infinity 38 truck. This is a NASCAR Authentics release. So exclusive diecast to the Authentics, not released otherwise. Move that off to the side, and we'll move on to another Authentic, because it's the United Rentals number 41 for Ryan Preece. I love the scheme here. I love the colors. I love orange. I love blue. And then, moving back to the Bristol Spring Race, this is the Ross Chastain Busch Light Fishing in at number 18. I am in love with this car, and it's definitely one of the schemes of the year, but Busch Light never misses. We'll see that coming up. But I was lucky enough to see this and take a picture with it, pretty close up on the track. So, I love it. Next is Larson, his throwback. And of course, if you look at it as schemes of the year, all these could probably move around. Most people would say all the Hendrick throwbacks are 1 through 4 on the year, really, or something like that, all in the top 10. But this diecast right here falls in line at 17 to me, because we've got more to come here that I saw in person. The 16th place is the Chase Elliott Salutes number 9. And as you'll see as time goes, there's a lot of Salutes cars on here because that was a race I was at. I like the added Goodyear that they put on for the Salutes race. So you'll see some more Salutes cars as time goes here. But now we'll move on to the top 15. Another Busch Light. This is Busch Light Flannel for Ross Chastain. And as I said, Busch Light never, ever has missed with Harvick, with Chastain. Next up, we got another throwback. Again, you could say these were the best schemes of the year, but this is the UniFirst number 9 for Chase Elliott, throwing it back to his old boss man, Dale Jr. So of course that's gonna make the list. I'm in love with that scheme. So really cool. Next, we've got Kyle Larson's Ruby 40th anniversary, HendrickCars.com from Martinsville. Again, a race I was at, so all 4 of the Hendrick guys running those Ruby cars. I love them all, of course, as we'll see. And then next, we've got another throwback. This is William Byron's throwback, Hendrick Motorsports number 24. Throwing it back to Jeff Gordon. And I kind of hope they keep doing it every single year, because Jeff Gordon's my all-time favorite. I always say I hope Chase Elliott takes over that spot one day, but as of now, it's Jeff Gordon, all-time fave. All right, getting down to it. The last one not in the top 10. This is 11th on the list. This is the Spire number 7 truck. This is the Realtree Texas win for Kyle Busch. So Kyle Busch did get a W or 2 in 2024. It was just in a truck. And this is a really good one for Spire, the number 7. But now we'll move on to the top 10. At 10th place, Ross Chastain Busch Light Peach. I hope we all get familiar with seeing Busch Light cars on these rankings every year, because I don't think they're slowing down. I don't think they'll ever come to the track with something that we don't all love. I'd say that's a scheme, a sponsor that knows what they're doing, and most fans would agree. Again, dating back to Harvick and everybody. Harvick and Chastain, but that's number 10. First one in the top 10. Number 9, another Salutes car. This is Noah Gragson Salutes, Bass Pro Shops, Winchester, number 10. This car did not make it the full length of the rain-shortened race because it got destroyed down the back stretch, I believe. Getting spun out, smacking the wall. Number 8, we've got the Daniel Suarez Tootsie number 99. Number 7, we've got Chase Elliott's Hooters Texas Win 1/64 scale. The Hooters release early in the season, the clean version, was god-awful to me. They got the orange wrong, they got everything wrong, they made it sparkly. But this is the actual scheme and how it was ran, and I'm glad it got to win. Texas Win, number 7 on my list. Number 6 is number 6. We've got the Salutes Brad Keselowski, BuildSubmarines.com. So sticking with the theme of salutes. And spoiler alert, we're not done yet. But that's number 6, and we're going to join the number 5 because it is another salutes car. This is Alex Bowman's number 48 Ally Salutes. And I will say this is the highest ranked salutes car, so now they're done. But we had plenty of them on here. Just like we've got a lot of throwbacks on here. A few winners on here, but number 4 is another winner. This is the William Byron Martinsville Win 40th Anniversary Exalta. Again, a race I was at. Got to celebrate from the stands with Hendrick Motorsports on that great 1-2-3 finish. So I love it, I love it. Number 3, top 3, we've got the Chase Elliott Napa White, number 9. I love this. I hope it comes back next season. They kept close to the same Napa scheme as last season, 2024, so hopefully they come to the track with a Napa White scheme that's close to this, because I love it. Number 3, right here. All right, top 2. There he is, Chase Elliott again. Bias is included, I'm sorry guys. Number 9, UniFirst 40th Anniversary from the Martinsville race. I think this one's the coolest of all 4 of them. 3 of them made the list. Sorry, Alex Bowman. Much like the race, you were the one left out. It was 1-2-3, 7th place, I believe. Bowman was 7th, maybe. But 1-2-3 for the other guys, and they're all on this list. But that's 2nd place, leaving 1st place up to Ross Chastain's Busch Light Country, number 1. I've talked all video about Busch Light, giving you the foreshadowing that number 1, this is my favorite diecast in my collection. Again, not necessarily saying this is the best scheme of the year, although it could be to me. But diecasts in my collection, this is definitely number 1. Raced at Nashville, I do believe, and got taken out. Could have won this race. We could have saw this in a raced version, race-winning diecast, if Larson didn't try to take out Hamlin and completely miss and hit Ross instead. But with that being said, I'll pass this on to you, and you can leave a comment on which diecast or scheme in general that you liked the best from 2024, and you can leave a comment on which scheme from this list you might have moved up or down. But other than that, like this video, leave that comment for me, subscribe for more, and thanks for checking this one out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.